Hello, I'm Ellen Golberg, and I welcome you to this tarot moment from the School of Oracles. In this segment, we're going to take a brief overview of the four kings, the court cards from the four suits of the minor arcana. The kings belong in Tiphareth in the Tree of Life. When Crowley wrote about them, he changed their name to princes, but really they are the king, as in the old sense of the king of the wood, because Tiphareth is the place of the sacrificial gods that came to earth, Jesus, Mithras, anyone who has given themselves and their life for mankind, and the king in the olden days gave his life too. All the kings are ruled by the element of air, plus the element of their suit, and this helps to determine part of their personality, as well as their combination of astrological sign. All court cards that we use as significators are 2/3 of their primary sign, and 1/3 of the sign that came before. All of the kings are the fixed signs of the zodiac. They know what they know. They've matured, and they're not changing. Notice how each one of them wears a cap underneath his crown. That's called the cap of maintenance. It represents both responsibility to others and attainment and success. They are at their pinnacle. The King of Wands is fire plus air. He is wonderfully magnanimous. But since he is Leo, his key phrase is controlling appetites and passions. He has a very big capacity for enjoying life, and if you know Shakespeare a little bit, he's very much like Falstaff, big and full of himself and enjoying things. But he's also like Richard the Lion-Hearted, because he's bold and courageous and kind and brave. This card is primarily Leo, and you can see below for the dates that will apply in case your birthday falls within him. Notice the little salamander, his totem, crawling along the bottom of the card. Also behind him, on the back of his throne, both lions and salamanders. The King of Cups is 2/3 Scorpio, so therefore he is air and water. He is floating on the sea because he is the king who is most connected to the subconscious. His key phrase is drawn to a higher purpose. That's when he's on his higher polarity. On his lower polarity, he is drawn to his own purpose, which is secret, because he is fixed water, which is the sign of Scorpio. And that does have an element, when it goes low, of having many a secret purpose. Whether it's higher or lower, the compelling urge of the libido, of the sex drive, because Scorpio rules the sex drive, is very strong in him. Depending on whether he's well aspected or low aspected, you'll see how he's going to handle that. The King of Swords is very interesting to me because here is a double element. All kings are air, and all swords are air. So this is double air, meaning he is pure mind. Notice that he is the only court card among all of them that does not look to the right or left. He looks straight at you. And that's because his key phrase is unveiling truth behind appearances. He sees. Now, pure mind is amoral, not immoral, but without. It's simply clear in truth. When he is on his higher polarity, he uses truth in a very constructive way. When it's on his lower polarity, well, he could deceive and be untruthful. Also, he could use truth as a weapon, because sometimes truth can be used sarcastically to hurt or maim. Either way, he is pure mind, and he is the best at magician-type things, it's been said. The King of Pentacles is the King of Earth. I love his key phrase. Solution to all human problems and control over the environment. This man knows how to handle life on planet Earth. Notice that you cannot really tell where his robe ends and where the environment begins. He is fixed earth, and that's Taurus. The King of Pentacles, when he is well aspected, he can do anything, fix anything on the earth plane. He's solid and steady, he's sensuous, and he is in tune with nature. On his lower polarity, then he becomes more self-centered, plotting. Maybe there's too much avarice. Maybe he wants too much for himself. On behalf of the School of Oracles, I thank you for being with me.